As conflicts grind on across the maps, the tensions simmer across the globe. The architecture of international diplomacy is under strain. Multilateral institutions are deadlocked. Trust between major powers is eroding. And yet the world keeps talking. One of those conversations is happening this week at the Antalya Diplomacy Forum in Turkey, where foreign ministers, head of state and senior officials gather against the backdrop of deepening geopolitical fractures. But does gathering in the same room actually change anything? We put that question to Kairat Sarabay, Secretary General of the Conference on Interaction and Confidence Building Measures in Asia. Kairat Sarabay himself doesn't claim that forums like Antalya deliver immediate solutions, but he argues they serve a different, quieter purpose, creating conditions for dialogue where leaders not only speak but also listen to each other. Interview of the week right now.
What is the ADF, Antalya Diplomatic Forum? It's a great creation of middle power, Turkey. The role of it's very indispensable. Turkey plays a crucial role in many regional aspects of global politics. So I think that it is the right place and it is the right time to discuss. So practically the Antalya Diplomatic Forum is the manifestation of Turkey's soft power. I think that the participation of many leaders, including the leadership of many SICA member states, is a sign of the request of international community to have a such dialogue. Because Antalya Diplomatic Forum brings many different stakeholders, not only the state leaders, but also the practitioners like diplomats, international organizations, analytics, and many others. So what we need now, we have to have the dialogue, the platform for dialogue, where all will be more or less flexible in order to discuss the order, in order to discuss what kind of instruments, what kind of tools the international community need to get at least normalized relation. It might not produce immediate solutions to all existing conflicts, but at least to listening to each other. This is the diplomatic goal, the main goal of these forums.
Great, and as you mentioned, an open dialogue. Do you think this kind of platforms, they are laying a foundation for future agreements, or they are which are not rather publicly, signed? And in general, what are going to be the key agenda for this year's Antalya Forum?
I believe that the developments on the ground in many parts of the world will be topics, but I believe that Antalya, located just in the area where we observe the real hotspots and hostilities. And I think that the situation in Western Asia will be central, but we should also think why that happens. We should not only concentrate on very acute problems, we have also to discuss the reasons or the grassroots of these conflicts. And again, the agreements can come only after negotiation. If you talking to each other, this is already creates the condition for reaching agreement or disagreement. So leaders have to talk to each other, have to listen to each other. It's not enough to talk. It's very important that leaders will also listen to each other.
And to wrap up our interview, the last question is that, in your view, right, what is the true measure of the effectiveness of such forums? You mentioned the open dialogue. You mentioned that the leaders of the countries have to listen to each other in order to see and resolve the problems that we have nowadays. But also, do they have the concrete signings of agreements or shifts in rhetoric, perhaps the reduction in tension that is not always visible to the public?
Antalya Diplomatic Forum, if that forum will produce some new agreements, if that will be sealed on the margins of Antalya Forum, which is not the very much desperate goal of such gatherings, it will reach its goals. Because again, platforms for dialogue is very much needed, and I believe that We have to turn back to respect international law. We have to turn back to the multilateral structures that's facilitating the implementation of international law.